Yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of Talk Your Ish, which is the fan calling show on the channel, people. I will continuously drop the link in the chat during the show, but it's open for anybody to call in. And what we will be discussing is, will Arsenal get past Porto in the Champions League? That is the main talking point we right here. I thought, you know what, this combination of this hat with this United shirt look better in my head. It's kind of off. It's a little bit off. It don't color coordinate fully, but you know what? We're gonna rock it regardless, people. We go run it regardless. But run up the likes first and foremost. Make sure you hit the like button on the video. Please share this across all of the socials. At the top of those two things, make sure you subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV as well. And when you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell. Like I said, Talk Your Ish fan calling show. It's open, people, for anybody to call in. There's only two rules when it comes to the fan calling show, people. Only two rules. One, camera must be on, face facing forward, people. And that's not because we care what you look like. We really don't. It's safety protocols. That's the only reason why. You lot see Ryan's stupid face, you know what I'm saying, with his stupid voice, with his stupid opinions here every week. So that just clarifies how much we don't care about what you look like. It's literally safety protocols, people. Secondly, as well, make sure when you call in, you know what you want to talk about. So what I'm saying is, don't just call in for calling's sake, people. Feel free. Feel free to call in, but actually have something to say. You know what I'm saying? We're not just all just chilling here, because the people who want to get on and want to and actually want to give their opinions. And like I said, you can give your opinion on whatever. You can disagree with me about something. You can ask me a question. You may want to rant about something. You may want to call out someone in your fan base, whatever the case may be. But the main topic of conversation is, will Arsenal get past Porto in the Champions League? And last, before I get to all the first callers, is, if you are a member of the channel, you then queue jump to the front of the queue, people. So if you're a member of, so it is first come, first serve. So don't complain where you're at in the queue. But if you join and you're a member, you will jump to the front of the queue. Or if there's a couple members in front of you, behind those members as well. But let's see what you lot are saying in the chat before we get to the callers. Big up to King every single time. Big up to Eli. So salute to Flawless and the panel, my dons in the chat. Time for another edition of Talk Your Ish, mofos. Let's bump up the likes and get my G Flawless to 10K forthwith. Yeah, we're 11 off, people. Big up Mr. Link as well. Says, hey, big ups, Flawless. Your channel is growing on me. Big ups, you'll never walk alone. Big up to you. Chic, big up every single time. Prime in the chat, I see you as well. Chelsea Fanatic, good to see you in the chat. Danish Maldini also as well. Big up to Chloe in the chat. Man says, nah, Flawless, I like the vision. I appreciate that. Flawless being late because of fashion fairs, man. Nah, I'm just late because it's in my jeans. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just blaming being black at this point. Like, there's certain stereotypes that I fit as a black man, and that is just one of them. It's just what it is. Big up to Josh Lynn, who says, big up everyone. Is Flawless also your rap name? Yes, you are correct. That's where it stems from. Man said, fashionable Flawless. I try, man. I try. I try. I really do try. But anyways, let's get to the first caller, people. You know what? Sometimes I love talking to this guy. Other times I don't like talking to this guy. Basically, when he's not talking about United, it's fantastic talking to him. When he's talking about United, it's the worst of the worst. So we going over Canada. My CP is in the building. My God, you telling me?
Big up, first of all, big up to Harry Potter, potential signing for United.
This guy,
I'm just gonna have a short Chelsea prop if you don't mind, and then go into the Arsenal. So like, once again, Misha bailing us out. Nothing to say about Cole Palmer, him doing his thing, Jackson with a nice flick. I've been looking at stats because I've been saying for this year especially, the quality of left wingers in the world is not that good. Right? 3 of them are going to be in Real Madrid, in Vinicius, and Rodrigo, and in Mbappe, who's a striker / left wing. And then you got Leao Kvaratskhelia from Napoli, and then Coleman. So no one in the Prem. I checked all the left wingers in the Prem, and the most GNA they have is 11, and they played double the minutes of Mudryk. And Mudryk has 7 GA.
Jeez.
Mudryk has played 900 minutes and has 4 goals and 3 assists. And I'm looking at players from right now, Luis Diaz, who has double his minutes at 1800, has 6 goals, 4 assists. Martinelli, same, has 6 goals, 4 assists with double his minutes. The only person close is Brendan Johnson, who has 3 more GA but has 500 more minutes.
So
it's like, we're giving this guy a lot of stick, fair enough. for his price in a sense, but man also is like scoring a goal and then not playing the next game, so he's not even getting formed thanks to this
True.
manager, right? Like he bailed us out of Newcastle last time in
So you on
the
the
Carabao Cup.
Mudrick train, yeah? Is that what you're telling me, fam? You on the
Not
Mudrick
on the
train?
Mudryk train, but I'm just saying how shit left wingers are in the Prem, and he's
Oh
in
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
circle.
Wingers are not the
You know what I'm
best.
saying?
That's fine.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm saying he's not so shit now, where it's like, guys, you can't even batter me on my left winger now, because yours is almost as shit as mine, statistically, for everyone in the league, besides like Human and Song, who's been playing striker this season. That's it. That's the only left winger you can bring.
The
The
wingers
other
are
thing
the
is
best.
so
That's facts.
right,
The
right,
wingers are
right.
not the
Especially
best.
left wing, especially and the other thing I would say is Arsenal.
Yeah, let's get to that
Let's
CP. Let me
let's
ask
go.
you before you give your thoughts on the game and everything. Do Arsenal get past Porto tonight?
No,
No. All right. What's your scoreline prediction?
I'm saying a nice no.
No, no. Okay. Why do you think Arsenal? Even though I'm guessing the answer. Why do you think Arsenal do not get past Porto?
Oh,
I think they will. That's just me.
if you think Porto's low block and the Drago was disgusting, wait till this. You're not even gonna see prime Jose. You're not gonna see a plane. You're gonna see a fucking moon parked at the back. Okay, you're gonna see the fucking surface of a continent parking there at the back. You're kidding me? With Pepe and that goalkeeping, they're gonna freaking stack that shit up. You better find some space, okay? And if you're telling me they're gonna put in balls into the box and they don't and have the target man of Gabriel Jesus, maybe Kai Havertz, okay, sure. But I'm putting Pepe over Kai Havertz for getting aerial duels. So good luck with doing anything because they're
Mhm.
gonna compact that middle like no fucking tomorrow. So
True.
you better hope for a long range screamer from someone, aka Saka, because Xhaka's not there, so it's not him. Odegaard maybe once in a while, but that's about it. And I think Rice has done it once this season or twice in
Mhm.
the span of 6 months, so it's not like a Rodri situation. So good luck with that, first of all, especially with their manager too. My other thing is, come on, we banter Spurs, Conte saying it's the history of the Tottenham. It is the history of the Arsenal. When the
So,
lights shine the brightest, it is time for the failure. It all started from,
when the light shine the brightest, it's time for the failure. That's beautiful. That's
you know what
beautiful.
I'm saying? Thank you,
That's
thank
beautiful.
you.
That's beautiful.
I just thought of it now, anyways. So the thing is, let's go back to it. 2006 Champions League final with their best team in the history. They bottle it. Okay, we got multiple times Leicester season. They should have won that league. We could say all our teams should have, but they were second place for and first for a
Mhm.
very long time. They bottle it. Europa League final, we battered them because you know what? They're at the final and it's time to bottle it. You could even say the FA Cup that Arteta won. If Pulisic wasn't injured, I think we would have won that. So they would have bottled it. 95% of the season, the best start in the history of the Premier League. What happens? They bottle it. You know what I'm saying? And if we're talking about bottling, the season before last season, Olympiacos, they bottle it. Sporting last season, when their best team, 95% of the league, they bottle it. This season, they're now statistically playing the best football and winning games. And what did they do? They bottle it. During the span where they lost to Porto, they were still battering teams 6-0. What happened? They
Mhm.
bottled it. They
True.
lost that
True.
game. So why am I expecting anything different when they have
So
a
you're
span
just
of
looking
20
at it
years
from a history. You're looking at it from a history perspective and
from a
going,
history, but even a
yeah,
recent perspective with
a
Arteta,
recent
like
history. Yeah,
literally
fair,
this
fair.
season, Porto, they had the same month where they're battering teams, they lost to Porto, and they did
Fair.
nothing that game, nothing. So why am I expecting more from them? They have to prove every one of us wrong, every one
Mm.
of us, because they keep on bottling it. So why do I trust the system? And I'm sorry,
I,
Suggs. Yeah, sorry, go
I
ahead,
can't
Alex.
argue with that. I'm just saying I can't. Even though I think they will win the game, I can't argue against what you're saying because history shows that. Like even in the midst of their great form in the Premier League, they still went over to Porto and lost, and it's the way they lost as well. So I hear you. Would I be surprised if they went out? No, because it is Arsenal. But
And
I
and
expect them
and
to go through because I think they are the better team. But
for
you're
sure,
making
for
valid
sure.
points.
Like my other thing was when I was talking on like a slight plug on Cheek's channel yesterday with Mud Brothers. I don't want a 1-1 like getting a penalty win. You guys are the best team in the league statistically. You've been playing the best. I don't want to thrashing you, but you better win 2-0. I want to win in regulation, for the love of God. It's Porto, guys, in the round of 16. This isn't a Bayern Munich where I can give you that excuse. Any form of Bayern Munich, even this season's Bayern Munich. It's not one of the elite teams in the Champions League. This is the first stop for when we won the Champions League, when Liverpool won the Champions. This is basically everyone's first team they face in the round of 16 to win the Champions League. Literally, the year we won it, we reversed Porto. One the year Liverpool won it, they reversed Porto. Even last season, Liverpool, when they went near the final the season before, they played Porto. So I'm sorry. This is literally your first step. And if you're bottling it in the round of 16 again, when you've been doing that for 3 seasons in a row, in different phases, aka Europa twice and a Champions League, what am I saying?
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. So you've got Arsenal going out 0-0. Fair enough, CP.
Oh yeah, and my last thing would be hide. Every Arsenal fan hide. I really mean it. Go to the fucking, there's a doomsday bunker in Iceland, you know that, right? You better fucking go there. That shit survives nuclear holocaust, and you better go there, because every fan base in the Prem and in this planet will be fucking on your necks. Trust me.
We gotta be on their
Trust
Facebook.
Me. The second the whistle blows, you're done. That's my last thing. You're done. You're done if you lose. You're done. You're done.
Moving from Arsenal to Chelsea, just quickly, you got Leicester in the FA Cup at home on Sunday. Is it Sunday? I believe it's Sunday, right? It's before against Liverpool. Scoreline prediction for that.
I'm hoping for a 2 to 3-0. I'm 2-0. You know what? 2-0. And I hope he plays Modric, for the love of God. Just play the man. He's bailed you out again. Play the man. Either in the 10 or the left wing. Sterling's been shit again. Just play the man.
Okay,
that's my last thing. Big up, guys.
All right, big up CP every single time, man. Big up, bless up, yeah, every single time. CP kicking off the show properly, as it is all the way over in Canada, Vancouver, to be precise. Again, people continue to run up the likes, hit the subscribe button as well. It is road to 10K. And if you are a member of the channel, you will queue jump and go to the front of the queue. And what I need members to do, because sometimes your username isn't the same as the name you're using on StreamYard, people. So let me know in the private chat if you are a member, just in case I do indeed forget. I think De Niro's there. De Niro, you there? Let me know if you're there. Yes, he is. Okay, so we're going switching over from Vancouver, Canada. We're coming back to the UK, London. I'm saying, Madon, in the building. My lad De Niro is here. Yes, De Niro. What are you telling me, man? You good?
My brother, you good, yeah?
I'm
man.
blessed, man.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Hey, get flawless to 10K, though, man. Listen, surpass the 10K, man. Get me, man.
You gonna get there,
man. Let's do that nice and swiftly, short and sharp, man. But yeah, man. Big up, my bro. It's been a minute since I even been on here, still.
Yes.
So, yeah,
it has been a minute. It has been a minute. What do you want to talk about?
Go on. What you said?
Nah, I'm saying, what you want to talk about? We can go with the Arsenal Porto thing, or actually, no, we'll start there actually before we go to Spurs. Arsenal Porto. Will Arsenal go through tonight, or are they going out?
No, Arsenal, you know what it is? I think they're gonna win this game, as much as I hate to say it. I think that you win. I'm gonna be, what's the word for it here? I'm gonna be composed. I'm gonna be nice here and say, yeah, you get me. Like, I think you'll win this game. But if you don't, then do you get what I'm saying? We're outside, bro. So if they don't win this game, you're gonna see me everywhere. You're gonna see me all over the socials. Look, this is what I do. This is how you see me in the chat. I'll be trolling every single week. I know that guys even get annoyed. They get tired of me, bro. So
yeah, you always trolling.
Go on.
Yeah, nah, you are always trolling.
That's what I do, man. I can be observant. I can speak proper football, but you don't want to see me when I'm trolling, bro. This ain't something that you like to see. It's a scary sight. So just make sure that you win this game today. Make sure that you get through swiftly. I don't care how you do it. I'm not with CP. Just however you do it, just make sure you do it for your own sake. That's all I can say with that. But obviously, I think that they definitely win this game. But if you don't win this game, you get knocked out. If you don't win the Prem and you don't win nothing at the end of the season, hey, everybody, listen, link up at the Emirates. Trust me. We're there still. You know what I'm saying? That's what we'll do, man. Link up at the Emirates. Trust me. I stick to my word. Definitely, bro.
What's your scoreline prediction for the game?
Ooh, I can't lie. Personally, I have at first yesterday on my brothers, I kind of tried to be resided, but I think it might even be a slapper, man. I think maybe even like a 3-0, you know, for me personally. So yeah.
Okay.
Even people are saying with the low block and that, but I understand. But the way Arsenal, I have to be real with what I'm seeing so far this season. Even though I troll them and that. But the way they've been able to break down low blocks this season, they've come with the new corners. You know what I'm saying? They've got the new corner taking routines that they've been doing and working on. So you see that they're able to that, because some of the games they've actually won this season, they've won them games based on corners, based on beating teams off of the corners.
Set pieces. The set pieces have been very, very good. Yeah.
And if they get maybe, even if it's one goal, it kind of changes to a game where Porto now have to step out of that low block. Do you get what I'm saying? They got to now try to get themselves into the game. So I still think that's why I think even if one goal goes in, Arsenal score that first goal, then I think it might become a little bit of a battering still. But if Porto get the first goal, guaranteed game over. Guaranteed game over, definitely.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. So you got them winning like 3-0, because that's probably one of the most unpopular opinions in regards to. I think Arsenal will win 2, but I don't think it'll be like 3-4-0. I think they win 2 though. I think they will. I think they have enough going forward. Again, I hope I'm wrong. But moving on from one side in North London to your side in North London, 4-0 winners at Villa Park, man. Talk to us, De Niro.
You get
4-0.
Something light, man. Something light. This is what we do sometimes. You get me? Something light. Obviously, H, I see that you were ducking me yesterday. I see that you were ducking. You wanted to come back at the end of the stream, but it's calm, my bro, innit? It's all right, man. It's all right. We'll talk about that later, man. But now, definitely, we controlled the game. They didn't really offer nothing. Like, they had a few chances that were like, I wouldn't say they were clear cut, but they were still chances. Like, Villa had a few chances that were, you get me? Like I said, they weren't clear cut, but there were a few chances. But at the same time, I think you see Watkins, there was an opportunity he had. I think if he hits that with his left foot, that goes in, and then the game might be different. But obviously, where he didn't do that, I think obviously we just nullified their threat. Like, really and truly, we nullified the threat. We nullified all their key players that were in the game. I would say the only guy that really performed for them was Douglas Luiz, and even his performance wasn't the greatest performance anyway. So, but like, obviously you always stand out if you're a good player, regardless of what team you're playing in. As long as you go on the eye, we can see it on the eye that he's a good player, regardless of when they play bad or good or whatever. But we nullified their threats. Obviously, in the second half, we got that goal quite early in the second half, which kind of just dumbed the game down. And then obviously from Tielemans' mistake to the McGinn red card and all of these things. So, man, I don't think I always knew that we were going to win that game. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, even before my prediction, I always said that we were going to win. I didn't think
confident.
Villa a threat. I knew Villa were going to fall off. Like, they're going to fall off. Like, I promise you, they will fall off. Not fall off as in go 6th or 7th, but they're not. I think we will pick them to the top 4 definitely. But if we don't, it's going to be based on injuries. Because one thing I've noticed, which is what kind of worries me with my club, is that when one player is missing, it seems to kind of ruin the whole type of fluidity in the team. So where that is very possible, like how we just seen Van der Ven, we don't know how the extent of the injury is, but where you've seen...
Was it a hamstring again?
Yeah, it's a hamstring again.
Okay.
Again. But hopefully, I think he's getting assessed today. I think they gave the players a day off today. So he's going to go in and get assessed. And then obviously, probably in the next 2 days or tomorrow, we'll know what it is. But man, I think, obviously, like you see, like the players where we've just got like kind of an 11 in our team, we still got kind of an 11. Yeah, we've got some more recruitments. Like, we've got Dragusin. We'll see how he does coming into the lineup. But obviously, with the way that Ange plays, I think he likes having a left-footed centre back. Just for that, it balances the back line better. And obviously, you see like Adogi's left-footed, it balances the back line better. He likes it the way he likes it. But I think obviously Dragusin looked all right when he came on. He looks a bit rash though, like Romero as well. Still, he looks a little bit rash, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes on. But man, like definitely, we won the game. Simple. It wasn't really the most exciting game, but we win. The winners are winning it. We take the 3 points, and that's where it is, man. Like, I can't lie. There's not too much on it. But I wanted to actually ask you a question, because I put it in the chat the other day, and this is just my last point. I put it in the chat the other day, and it was obviously I put like, what do you it was something like along the lines of when you were talking about the Zerbi and that. But obviously, while I was typing it, I couldn't really explain what I was trying to say. But I asked
I get you.
Sheik yesterday, and the question was basically, because obviously I know you guys are not disregarding the Zerbi, like as in like, oh, he's a rubbish manager or nothing like that.
Yeah.
What I was trying to ask is like, and I want to like how can, what's the specific, like, all right, cool, let's put it like this. Next season, in the next season, what would you specifically want from the manager that comes in to do for your club? Like, what do you want him to do first of all? And then when you answer that, what manager would be your ideal manager based on what you're being linked to?
So what I want from the manager is just like, it's like, to me, it's a clear style. It's a clear way of playing. And I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's counter-attacking. I don't care if it's more pragmatic. I don't care if it's possession. I don't care if it's the crash bang wallop type. Clear style. That's first and foremost. Clear style. Then you identify the players within the squad who play the style. None of this clean slate for everybody. Forget all that. Forget all that. It's not a clean slate for everybody thing. Even if it's players I don't like, or it's players the fan base don't like. So, for example, let's say the manager says, you know what? I want to play a certain style. Lindelof fits that style. I'm not a fan of Lindelof. But if the manager goes and says, yes, Lindelof can work in the system, cool. Lindelof fits. Let's say I'm a big fan of Casemiro. Casemiro doesn't fit. All right, I'm going to move Casemiro on. Decisive. That's what I want. Forget what the fans say. Think and what the fans want. And I was saying this on Saeed's channel on the Unfiltered podcast when we was talking about, who was it? I think Ash said something or Saeed said something that we were talking about the fans. And I said, respectfully, fuck the fan base. How about you do what's best for the club? So clear start, even if it means getting rid, if they go in there and say, you know what, I'm getting rid of Varane, I'm getting rid of Casemiro, I'm getting rid of Eriksen, 3 of our best players in my opinion, for example. But if the manager, but be decisive with it. If you're going to go and make that decision that I just said there, have a clear style so I can go, okay, I see why you didn't want Eriksen here. I see why you didn't want Casemiro here. I see why you didn't want Varane here. And then that ties into upstairs, the hierarchy, picking a manager for a said style. Because I was saying this on Saeed's channel on the Unfiltered podcast again, and I was saying it on the Mandem United. Forget names. Like me and you, De Niro, can sit here and say, oh, we want a centre-back. What names do we want? We can pick out names. Or we want a winger, or we want a striker. I want Ivan Toney. And you're saying, no, I want Osherman, for example. It shouldn't be a names thing. They shouldn't be talking like me and you. The hierarchy and the scouting department and the recruitment team shouldn't be talking like fans. It shouldn't be names. That has been my biggest issue with Manchester United for the longest of time, that it's, oh, get me him or nobody. No, I need this. Okay, what are the attributes of said player? Well, he does A, B, C, D, E, and F. All right, cool. Here's a list of players who do all of those things. And then you look at age, you look at where they play, contract, injury record, personality, how would they fit in with the players we have here, etc. Like, for instance, I keep using Mount as an example. As much as I didn't want him, it shouldn't have been, get me Mason Mount. No, I want an 8 who's technically half decent, who runs laps and does up cardio and is energetic. All right, cool. Here's a list. Easy. You didn't have to cost 60 million. You could get that for 10, 15 million. Cool. Like, why is it bring me Mason Mount or nobody else? That should not be the thing. Or bring me X, and it's like, no. Profiles. Because the game is so system-based now. Is why it's not, obviously certain players are just individual quality that you're like, you know what, go get me him. So in regards to that, I'm saying go and that's what I want from the manager, a clear style so I can identify what a Manchester United player is. I guarantee if I ask you right now, Ange even been here a full year, you can identify a player for Ange Postecoglou.
Yeah, definitely.
You said it. Or he likes left-sided centre-backs. So then, if you're going to sign another left-sided centre-back to back up Van der Ven, all right, get me someone the profile of Van der Ven. Left-footed, good on the ball, technically decent, good in the air, electric pace. List. It's not, oh, go and get me Pau Torres, for example, or nobody else, or go get me X type of thing. Like, that's where I'm at with it. So in regards to managers, yeah, there's no standout manager. I've said Flick because I like his resume. I've said, but he was more so interim. But whoever we go and get, cool, but the board have to back whoever they go and get. Like, that's the key. His style. And then even if it doesn't work with said manager, you then go and get a manager who is similar to his style, and then you can still use these players. Like, that's it.
No, you answered the question definitely, because people used to, like, just the last thing was that when I listened to United fans talking about it, you literally answered it, because I was saying that I hear through the fan base different things, like it's like, oh, I want this guy, but then, oh, I want this guy, but then this guy, the flaws of this guy is that obviously you take in the flaws of each manager that you get linked to, of course, but it's like they're just overdoing the flaws. It's like, so what do you really want? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, what do you really want? Whereas the answer you've given is like, listen, whatever it is, but just make sure that you're bringing this when you come in, and then but you're not talking necessarily about the manager. You're talking even when the board are even identifying these things. That's their job. That's what they do. Which is why I say to people all the time, it's their job. Because even when what's it called? I was talking to back before Arsenal fan. I was saying that when obviously they were asking me what manager do you want for Tottenham when Conte was first coming in. I said that's not my job. That's their job. So obviously, if whatever manager they bring in, I'm gonna back him. But obviously, if he doesn't perform, then obviously my opinion changes regardless of anything. But yeah, man, you answered my question literally. Yeah, that was the question I was trying to get across. But
yeah. I get that. That's a tough question to ask without like in a comment section, because like that's what it is. Like, me and you will sit here and discuss names. Oh, I like Tony. I'm a fan of Usherman. Yeah, De Jong's cold, or whoever else it is. Yes, we can do that as fans because we don't have the database and the knowledge that scouts have. But again, it's all about profiles. That's why I hate the whole, the market's terrible. No. The obvious market is terrible. I was making this point in regards to Adogi at your club. No one were talking about Adogi in the summer. Now we could argue that Adogi's the best left back in the league. And he was at Udinese. It's not like he was at AC Milan. He wasn't at Inter Milan. He wasn't at Juventus. He wasn't at an Italian giant. He wasn't balling out in the Champions League. He wasn't balling out in the Europa League, to my knowledge. To my knowledge, Udinese were just a mid-table side. But Spurs have got located him, and now he's arguably the best left back in the league. If Spurs were to sell it, what you getting for him now if you go on and sell it?
Yeah, even Ange Postecoglou is the same. Like even when he first obviously got linked to us, obviously my brethren said it to me. I said, bro, who is this bro? Like, what are these men trying to do here? But where they grabbed him, I was like, you know what? Look, I don't know the whole extent of football. Yeah. They must be grabbing him for a reason. So let's see what he does. I can't just start him because of, you get me, the fact I don't know his name. And obviously they've picked him out. And then obviously when I was looking at what he's done, I'm like, all right, cool. Like, you get me? You done certain things in certain leagues, like the Scottish League. You get what I'm saying? You were doing your thing there. Before that, obviously you were doing your thing elsewhere. But like, it's looking like it might work out. But we'll see next season for sure. But yeah, man. No, that was literally it. But no, man, big up for that, man. That's it.
Every single time. Yeah, man. We already know, man. Nothing but love, my G. And I was gonna ask you as well. Do you think you finished top 4? But you did already answer that in regards to Spurs.
I'll stay that right now, man. Clip me top 4. Trust me, we do this, man.
Nah, first, hey, De Niro, big up every single time, my dog. Yeah, every single time, every time, man. You already know, man. Shout out to De Niro each and every time as well. He's a member of the channel. You're going to see him here in some capacity on the show, people. You already know. Big up everyone that's tapped in. We got legends in the building in the chat. You got Carefree Lewis G. You got the fraud Hassam in the chat. Sunshine's there. I see the rest of you lot, over 80 people here. Run up the likes, people. Make sure you hit the subscribe. And I'm glad my chat got onto Hassam. How's he saying I'm talking too much and De Niro asked me a question? And I'm here giving detailed answers. But hey, we move people. Like I said, I will continue to drop the link in the chat, as will Warrior J as well. He's continued to drop the link in the chat. But, you know, we're in London, UK. And now we go in Yorkshire. You know what I'm saying? Now we're heading over to Yorkshire to see the king. He needs a crown. Hey, you need a crown, fam. Yes, what you telling me, king? Buy a crown, man.
Yes, I'm good. A crown, man.
Buy a crown, man. Buy a crown.
I can't wait. I can't wait for this game tonight, because I just want Arsenal to bottle it like they always do. It's in there. It's in their DNA. Obviously, big up Flawless, big up the chat, and big up Two Troops. Even though he called me a fraud for predicting, for predicting Brentford would beat Arsenal 2-1. Obviously, that didn't plan out. But you know, you know, we gotta be shameless as rival fans. So obviously, big up Troops. Obviously, I don't want you man to win tonight. So. Yeah, but I think, to be honest, I think Arsenal will win. I don't think it will be a 3 or 4-0. I think it will be a 2-0. But 2-0 Arsenal, yeah, 2-0 Arsenal. But if you man don't win, oh my lord, if you man don't go through, oh my god, it's going to be sensational.
You know what's crazy is, we've had De Niro's called the Spurs, you're United, CPU's Chelsea, and the glee in everybody's face and the happiness and joy, just like the fall of Arsenal not going through. Like, United lose and people banter. Liverpool lose, City lose, we banter, but there's nothing like Arsenal losing and Arsenal tears on the time, and everybody is just rejoicing. I genuinely think they'll go through 110%. However, if they do indeed go out, or word to say, the curtains on the wall.
Yeah,
Curtains on the wall, man.
yeah. When all I can say about Arsenal is when all the pressure is on Arsenal, they always bottle it. Everything sounds good. Everything sounds good. But when it comes to the last 10 games of the season, or when it's a miss, or when it's a must-win game, Arsenal bottle it. Everything falls down like Chris Rock and everybody hates Chris. That's how. That is Arsenal Football Club right there. That is Arsenal Football Club right there in their DNA. Like they speak about Tottenham Hotspur, they literally Tottenham Hotspur with FA Cups. That's it. You're Tottenham Hotspur with FA Cups. So Arsenal can never be chatting to teams like Liverpool and to Manchester United. Even though Manchester United have been bad, we are still a bigger club than you. We are still a bigger club. We are still a bigger club than you, and we've won more Champions Leagues, more Premier Leagues. So this is why I want Arsenal to lose, because they come with the biggest chat, even though they don't win anything major. This is what I'm trying to say. So this is why I want Arsenal to lose tonight, because it'd be sensational scenes. Oh my lord. It'd be pride troops all over again.
And that being said, people, back again podcast tonight, people. After the Arsenal Porto game, so regardless of the result, the back again podcast will be tonight, and then obviously the Arsenal Manchester United show tonight on the Sarcasm, right here on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube channel. But what's your prediction for the game, King?
Prediction for the Arsenal game?
Yeah, Arsenal Porto. Yeah.
Arsenal, I think 2-0, 2-0 Arsenal tonight.
But just like let him cook. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Cooking.
Yeah, man. Drink the Kool-Aid, man. You know what? You know. and also, you got Super Mikel Arteta. You got Super Mikel Arteta. He knows exactly what you need. And you got Eddie and Ketty, a man like Franklin from Snowfall. You know, like that as well. Your difference is in trouble, and Ketty is in the room. Remember that, people. And Ketty is in the room. So you know what I mean. So remember that. I also wanted to speak about because about the Man City and Liverpool game quickly, because it were really interesting. It was really interesting. I remember on the Q&A, Eli asked the question saying, Kevin De Bruyne, is Kevin De Bruyne a liability at times?
Yeah.
And I think yes, I think him and Haaland and also Kyle Walker at times, they can be liabilities, because when Kevin De Bruyne doesn't score or doesn't assist, and same with Erling Haaland, they don't contribute much else to the game. So I think this is why I always talk about the eye test and not about all these stupid stats. Get rid of all the GA stats, because they don't mean anything. Like you've got people saying that Kevin De Bruyne is better than Zinedine Zidane and all of
King.
This is
sometimes
crazy.
You just gotta ignore people. You see in the chat, sometimes you just gotta ignore people. You know, like when you know what it's like. You know, like if you're just walking about, you're outside doing your business, and you see a couple arguing, and you just walk by it. You don't get involved. That's what it is. Think about it. Like you've been places, and you'll have a couple arguing, and you're just it's too strange. You just look. You might listen. You know what I'm saying? You might watch for a bit, but you don't get involved. There's certain things you don't you don't get involved in. So like in the chat, when people say certain things, everyone's entitled to their opinion. Certain things I just ignore. I see it, don't get mistaken. I see everything in the chat, but some things I just don't get involved in. I'm just like, you know what? I'm not even certain things don't deserve you entertaining it. But go on, carry on. King.
Like I think the problem is with KDB is when he was a bit younger. I think he's in his 30s now. But when he was a bit younger, obviously he had legs, and I think his legs have slightly gone because I remember KDB when he first came to Man City and stuff. He used to like carry the ball up the field and stuff like that. He used to carry the ball. Obviously, we all know that KDB is a very good. He has a very good way to pass, and he's a very good striker of the ball. But his legs have gone, and his legs have gone, and yeah, and it's same with Haaland really, because the thing is, strikers like Haaland and Højlund for United, for example, strikers have to create chances for themselves. Like strikers like Haaland and Højlund rely a lot on surface, and when they don't get that service, it makes them an average player. When they don't get that service, so the thing is, Haaland's got to, instead of relying on the surface, he's got to try and create chances for himself, or otherwise the team and that might suffer a few results. So this is the thing. So this is the thing what I'm on about with the eye test and stuff, because stats is a very easy thing to say. Oh, he's a very good player because he gets goals and assists. Like there's certain players, and there's a lot of these players.
Oh, you carry on. Hassam, try it now. It should work. Yeah, go on, carry on, King. Hassam, try it now. Go on.
There's a lot of these players what can be world class in a system, but that doesn't mean they are world class That doesn't mean they are world class players. Like a system can make you world class, and I can't put Kevin De Bruyne on conversations of the best, because I've seen players like Cesc Fabregas and Paul Scholes, Steven Gerrard. I've seen a lot of these players. And it's same thing with Erling Haaland. Like I've seen players like Rooney and Drogba and Aguero, and stuff like that. So better strikers carrying Benzema. So I've seen all of these strikers, and I think this is the problem with a lot of fans and football in general, is that they rely on stats and they don't use the eye test.
Yeah,
and
facts.
This is what it is. So
I hear you, King. You say, as always, man. That's why the chat love you and always be saying, yo, cook all the time, King. Before I let you go, though, obviously we play Liverpool on Sunday, FA Cup quarterfinals. Scoreline prediction, real quick.
Who Sam's in the chat? Oh, great. Who Sam's it? Oh, great.
He's here actually, the joke, man. But yeah, go on. He's here.
We got Who Sam, man.
Make sure you lot subscribe to This Is Football as well.
Yo, 1 second. I think my thing is bugging. Let me just leave and rejoin with my headphones. Just 1 second.
No stress. All right.
Big up.
No stress.
Big up TW as well. Big up.
They got man.
Go on, scoreline prediction.
In the FA Cup, I'm gonna say Man United and Liverpool 1-1, and we win on penalties. But I'm just saying that out of hope. So yeah,
we singing from the same hymn sheet, King. We singing from we in this trench together. We drowning together, unfortunately. But here we are. We playing on the Titanic. We're sinking. We're there with the conductor, the violin, the whole nine, man, and we just sinking on the ship. All right, King. Done. Big up every single time, yeah. Make sure you continue to call. I always see you in the chat and supporting anyway. So love for supporting. Big up, yeah. Every single time. King of Yorkshire in the building. You lot continue to run up the likes. There's over 75 people in here. Run up the likes. So Sam did ask, when is the 10K celebration party? So we're 10 short, but we're gonna hit it obviously during the next couple of days, and I'll probably run the celebration stream next week Saturday. So not this Saturday, come in the Saturday after. because during international break, I'm going to do the Sarcasm City TV sports specials for those that have seen them before. So where it's one-on-one with the biggest and best content creators. So I get the biggest and best content creators on, ask them about their team, where their team's at, etc., etc. Sam's done one of these before. I think he's back here. Sam, can you hear, man? You good?
Did you just publicly call me one of the biggest and best content creators?
Yes,
Did I just hear
that? Yes, that's why you've done the Sarcasm City TV sports specials before. You was like I think you did the third one. You was third or second in regards to doing it, and I'm going to shout
that is true. I did do that. That is true.
Exactly.
That is
and
true.
I'm going to bring you back on this guy. So there you go. You get your flowers, you joke, man. Make sure you lot subscribe to This Is Football. I'm going to add his link to the title. We're going to keep a Warrior J. I might do a fan calling show tomorrow. Maybe not. I'm not sure yet. I'll keep you lot posted on that, but I'm not sure. And in regards to Traps being on tonight, I'm going to message him and see if he's about. They've had to push that show slightly back because they're back again. But anyways, we're going to continue to run through the calls, people. You got 5 to 10 minutes to get whatever off your chest. And of course, we'll get your predictions on the Arsenal Porto game. Someone who's called him before. He's stateside, but I can't remember what team he supports. But I know he's stateside, but I don't know what state. Man like Kevin C is in the building. Yes, Kevin, what are you telling me?
What's up, bro? New Jersey, bro. New Jersey.
That's it. New Jersey. Who's your team again? Chelsea.
United, bro.
United. Okay, I couldn't remember. United, real one. Talk to us, Kevin. What do you want to talk about, my guy?
Big up, Kevin, as well.
What's up, bro? What's up, Sam? How you doing, bro? Yo,
big up, bro.
Say that I missed Battle of the North. That was one of the best shows ever. Tell that fraud Matisse to bring it back.
Kevin, can I just tell you something before you actually start?
Go ahead.
I want to address this publicly once and foremost, and I know Matisse won't mind me saying this. Bro, it wasn't me and Flawless the reason why the show got cancelled. It wasn't us, bro. It was someone else from the other stream, Kevin. It wasn't us, you get me? So we are innocent. I don't think Matisse cancelled the live streams because of me and Flawless, you get me? Because I think, yeah, it wasn't because of us. You know what it is? I think Matisse had the easiest. Yeah, Matisse had the easiest job in the world. He just sat back and let us speak for like 40 minutes straight. He didn't say nothing for 40 minutes.
It was mad. So many yellow cards that he had to give to you guys.
Yeah. Some of them fraudulent, I might add.
Nah, but at least we got to see you guys in the Back Again podcast, so that's great, you know. So I that chemistry you guys have is really good, man. So I watch the show every show. So
love.
You guys doing it today, right?
Love.
Yeah. It's today. Yeah. Back Again podcast. It'll be 10:45 p.m. UK time, people. So after the Arsenal Porto game.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Cool, man. But yeah, I wanted to ask you, but I heard that you answered it already about who would you like as a manager for replacement, and you said Flick. I wanted to ask you, what do you think about De Zerbi, and if De Zerbi would be like the right fit for United?
I think De Zerbi would, in regards to the football, like just the football itself. So would the football improve? Yes. Does he play entertaining football? Yes. Would we be happy in regards to getting results? Absolutely. Look at the football he plays at Brighton. Like, there's no doubt in that. People hear me criticize De Zerbi and think, oh, I'm not a fan and I don't like him. No, it's just the fact that winning at Manchester United alone, I mean, just winning football matches at Manchester United alone is not enough. And just because we've not won for such a long period of time, and that's the major trophies I'm talking about, doesn't mean that will be accepted. Because people say, oh, I just want good football. If, let's say, hypothetically, De Zerbi steps in, we play great football, fantastic, for 2-3 years and win nothing. Eventually, the fan base is going to get tired. Like, that's not, like, we watched it with Arsenal. Like, for those that don't know, this is like before Wenger fully fell off. That was always the conversation. That was always the defense Arsenal fans would use. Oh, we play the best football in the league. Even when Fergie was at United, and they were 110% right. During the entire time Wenger was here, the vast majority of it, I'm trying to think, probably up until 2000 and maybe our 08 side. So someone will correct me in the chat who's older than me. But from when Wenger signed at Arsenal, probably up until 2007 in the Premier League, Arsenal arguably probably played the best football in the league. But why did the fan base turn on him? Because guess
what? Not arguably, it was the best football, if we're being honest. It was so entertaining to watch. Yeah, 100%.
I would personally say it, Hassan, but before someone says, what about such and such? So we're saying from 94, literally probably to 2006, 2007, they played the best football in the league. Why did the fan base turn on him during that period? Because he didn't win major trophies. losing the final in 06 to Barcelona, the amount of titles Manchester United we took off them type of thing. Like, that's where it stems from. And that is my potential problem with De Zerbi. Just because United are in the mud now and that football's awful and the results are awful, the fan base, they're lying to themselves if we accept just good football without winning anything. Because Arsenal fans didn't accept it, Liverpool fans wouldn't accept it, Chelsea fans wouldn't, and Manchester United fans are in the same bracket.
Kevin, can I ask Kevin a question, please?
Yeah, of course.
Just based on his question. Let me ask you a question, Kevin, since you're the guy that's calling in. Since when is the be-all and end-all good football? This is my problem now with a lot of modern fans. This is where actually me and Flawless agree. By the way, the 45-minute debate we had about Ten Hag last season I was proven right at the end because he went back on his own principles. This is the problem. But I'll ask you a question right now, Kevin. Did Brendan Rodgers' teams not play good football? Be honest right now. They did, right?
Yeah, I think they did.
Like no one would have ever watched like Leicester City under Brendan Rodgers and went like, "Oh, this is so boring." Like it was really good football, and after selling their best players, they still finished 5th, 6th, like in that region. Why don't you come up here and say Brendan Rodgers to Man United instead of De Zerbi? No, I'm being serious. I'm not even trolling. If the be all and end all is good football, why aren't people asking for Brendan Rodgers? Why aren't people asking for managers who also play good football in the league and are doing even better than De Zerbi? This is the thing I don't get. De Zerbi has become the hipster favorite now. This is the reality. Because the modern day fan is obsessed with 4-3-3 and pass left, pass right 500 times. That's what they're obsessed with. I'm not obsessed with this. Pep Guardiola is a sly fox who has fooled the whole world into thinking there's only one way to play football. Brother Alex Ferguson won trophies playing 3-4 different styles. The same thing with Wenger at the start. The same thing with Jose. Jose played reserved football probably maybe like 60-70% of the time in the league. You know, usually they'd smash teams like 2-3, and then after that, khalas, you're not going to score even if you try till tomorrow. Why is it like, why does it have to be just good football and that's it? Why aren't you asking for Brendan Rodgers as a United fan if that's the be all and end all?
Right. I wasn't really asking like I want De Zerbi in, but personally where we are, it's difficult, right? Because if you look at Rashford, Bruno, all these players are in high wages. We're not gonna get rid of them in one summer. We're gonna keep them for like 2 or maybe even 3 years. We realistically, we're not gonna have a full clear out. So it's like I'm looking at who can come in to get the best out of these players. You know what I mean? And Brendan Rodgers did play good football, but he got his team relegated. Also, I think De Zerbi's football is a little bit. I think it's better. It's definitely more front foot. It's faster. I like it better in my opinion. I don't know. I just think that like what he did last season and this season, what he would be able to do with our players, I think would be okay. But like you said, like Flawless said, we need trophies, right? We don't need okay, right? But it's a tough situation because
definitely
it's a tough situation. We can't get rid of the players. Like if it were up to us, we would strip all of these players and get everyone brand new. But realistically, we cannot do that because of
I hear you, Kevin. But
what
what I always say to that, I get what you're saying. And moving on 5, 6 more, 10, 11, 12, 14, like in one window. But like I always say, just because a player is at your club, the manager does not have to play him. And we've seen that with Ten Hag. That's why when people say, and you haven't said this, but people talk about, player power and all this. Who has Ten Hag not dropped that? He's dropped Rashford. He's dropped Garnacho. He's dropped Anthony. He's dropped Sancho. He's dropped Casemiro. He's dropped Varane. He stripped Maguire of the captaincy, and Maguire was 5th choice. McTominay, we barely seen last season. So everybody who's playing is because the manager who wants to play him. Where I will defend the manager and say, if certain players are still at the club that you don't want, that's not on you. Moving certain players on is not all on the manager. Now, who is playing, that is fully on the manager. Because Ten Hag has shown repeatedly, whether you think the players I mentioned are good enough or not, that he will play who he wants to play. Diallo can't get minutes. Whether you think he's good enough or not, he will not put Diallo on the pitch. Anthony is his guy and his signing.
Right.
And he's not played, and he's dropped Anthony repeatedly. So that's why I don't hear it when I get your point about moving players on. But however, when it comes to just because I play, people act like, because a player's here, he has to play him. No, you don't have to play him.
But also, Flawless, it could be like I'm speculating here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
The club is like like these players are such a big asset to the club that there's something inside that's like, look, you have to, whether it's starting, whether it's not starting, you have to play some of these players because we can't get rid of them. We're giving them high wages for you not to start them. Or sometimes it's in their contracts that they have to start a certain amount of games. You know
I
what
disagree
I mean?
with that. I don't think there's no contract where
yeah, I don't think there's any contract in the world where you must start a player. I don't even think, I'm a Liverpool fan and we've been a lot more successful over the last 6-7 years. And I don't even think Salah has something like that in his contract. Not even Van Dijk.
And Kevin, where I push back on the wages thing is Sancho was one of our highest earners. Right. And he didn't play him.
Right.
Like again, and that's not you, but I'm saying when people use that and say, oh, like that's an argument. Like people, what I don't like is Ten Hag industry try use that as a plus point for them. And I'm like, no. He chose not to play Sancho. So that dispels Sancho's English. You know what I'm saying? Sancho's one of our highest profile players. He's one of our highest paid players, and he was a big transfer fee. And the manager said, no, I don't want to play him. We watch Rashford, Garnacho, Højlund, all of these men play ahead of him. Right. We've watched all of these players play because the manager's choosing not to. So in regards to, I don't blame the manager, but I put that on the manager. If a player's playing and playing well, the player gets praised, the manager gets praised.
Right. It should be it should be on merit. It shouldn't be on anything.
Yes.
Else, you know what I mean?
Yes.
And I agree with you. Like Ahmed, like when's the last time he played against Fulham and he played Forsen instead of Ahmed when we spent 40 million on him like 3-4 years ago? Remember we got him and he was supposed instead of Sancho and he was supposed him and Palestri were supposed to be like the new up and coming guys. 3 years later, we still haven't seen these guys. You know what I mean? So of course I get you 100%. Like the manager ends up picking the players. So I definitely agree with you on that. This is why I want this guy out of my club, man. ASAP.
I hear you.
We don't have.
And I'm laughing at Surf. Sorry to cut you off, Kevin. I'm laughing at Surf because he's surprised I clicked him in. I just seen the private chat. The guy looked funny, like, yo, this is a stupid guy. Carry on, man. This guy, dickhead. Go on, Kevin. Carry on.
Captain America, bro. Big up. But yeah,
go on, Kevin. Carry on.
I was just gonna say, we don't have the time. You know what I mean? Like we're falling further and further back, and as we fell further and further back, all these teams go forward. You know what I mean? So we don't have the time to be waiting for one more year for Erik ten Hag, for the structure to be right. We don't have all this time. We need this guy out. You know, we need Dan Ashford in. We need all these guys that are going to run the club in as soon as possible because we're running out of time, you know?
Yeah, facts. We did. But before we let you go, Kevin, 2 things. Obviously, Manchester United, Liverpool on Sunday, scoreline prediction.
Hey.
3-1 Liverpool.
3-1 Liverpool.
There you are.
Arsenal Porto.
I went to the game finally because I went to the Fulham game and the Derby. I'm from New Jersey, so like I don't get the privilege to go to Old Trafford or to go to the Premier League games at all. So I know Hussam doesn't either. But I went finally, and I planned it months in advance. And like the stadium was just so quiet. Like it was so boring. Like the style of football was so boring. Everyone was like,
which game are you talking about?
To the Fulham game.
You went to the Fulham game.
And then
I'm so sorry.
And then I went to Darcy, and I was sitting at the away end and like next to where the home end starts. And dude, the City fans are a bunch of a-holes. Like they just kept like, it wasn't even bantering. It was just like cursing at us. You know what I mean? Like personal stuff and saying, you know what I mean? And I was getting pissed. They're like trying to start to spit at me and stuff like that. That's why they have police officers in there. And I'm like, I got embarrassed.
Doesn't that happen every day on the street in Jersey, man? That's why.
No, but you need to understand something, Kevin.
Yeah,
Kevin, you need to understand something. City fans.
I gotta get through the rest of these callers. So, Kevin, before you go, Arsenal Porto.
Let's go, Porto. Let's go. 2-1, Porto. Let's go.
You saying Porto, 2-1 Porto. All right, bless up. Yeah, Kevin, make sure you call in, man. Make sure you call back in. Great call, Kevin, man. Big up, man. Keep supporting. Shout out to Kevin every single time.
Come on, you Gunners.
To get through all the callers as well, to get to all the callers. This is Sam Guy, a joke, man. But like I say, if you're a member of the channel, then you queue jump and go to the front of the queue. But there is a list, people. I mean, the queue is there. I've dropped the list in the private chat, people, but I will. But get to my done. Pro Club's done. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, as an Arsenal fan, only bad thing about him, man, like, oh, has he just disappeared? Where's he gone? Oh, no, he hasn't. There we go. Eli in the building. Yes, family. What are you telling me?
Man, like Eli.
What are you telling me, Eli?
What's good, fam? What's good? How's everybody doing?
All blessed, man. You blessed first and foremost before we get to the shits.
Hey man, as blessed as I could be before this game, bro.
I can see, yo, you're already nervous already. That big game jitters. I see it. So let's get there. Let's go there. Are Arsenal going through tonight, in your opinion, Eli?
Hey man, it's gonna be a hard game, but I think we can.
Okay.
It's gonna be a scrappy 2-0 because we all know Porto. You lay a finger on them, they're gonna fall down. They're gonna try to exacerbate the contact and try to, make the game go as long as possible without there being a kick. You know what I'm saying? Because like last game, it was only the ball was in play for only like 50 minutes. Yeah, so they're probably gonna do the exact same thing, play that stinky, park the bus football and try to hit us on the break. But like I said, it's gonna be a hard, scrappy game. It's kind of similar to how Brentford played us, but I think that Brentford win kind of galvanized the troops, hopefully, and they gonna try to get their get back today. So it's gonna be a hard fought 2-0 to the Arsenal. Let's go.
Why you sound scared of Porto, bro? How are you scared of Porto,
scared.
Eli? I'm so disappointed.
Asian.
Hey, I'm not. I'm not scared.
So disappointed, Eli. Where's the energy, brother? The champions. You get me? Porto at home. Is this who you're scared of?
Don't let Hassam do you like this. Don't let him do this to you.
Bro, I'm supporting Arsenal today. Come on, you Gooners, man. Let's do this. North London forever. Let's go, man. I'm there.
This guy.
Hey, come on, you Gooners, man. Let's go. I'm there.
Those goosebumps on your arm like Odegaard. You get those goosebumps every time you sing North London under your breath.
No, I don't get goosebumps. I'm just supporting Arsenal today. I'm gonna need that extra fixture. Inshallah, you get Madrid next round. That's what I want. I need that extra 2 fixtures, man. We need it. Let's go. I'm just playing 4D chess. Where is your chest, Eli? Though, where is your chest? Porto at home.
My chest ain't gonna be out until we beat City at the Etihad. So
that being said, let's go to the City at the Etihad. Actually, even a scrap City at the Etihad. You're currently top of the league on goal difference. Arsenal gonna win the league title.
I'm not gonna say yes until we beat City. We still got some hard fixtures. Like people ain't clocking this. We still got to play Tottenham away. We got to play y'all away. So those 2 games are always hard games for us. So
true.
I'll have.
Why didn't you say Chelsea at home? What's this disrespect to Surfer right there?
You can hold that.
I think that's very disrespectful.
There is Chelsea. There is Chelsea as well. Like these are all going to be hard games. But
I'm not going to be on your
why did you add me? I cannot talk to my guy Eli. Can I just have a conversation with Eli, Flawless? Eli thinks Ward Prowse is a baller. You get me? So we need to have a conversation.
No. I said he's.
It's too late. It's too late. You said it. It's on YouTube forever. You said it.
Pieces or something.
Your face is getting all red and stuff. But said Ward Prowse is a baller. You're done out here.
You saying 2-0 Arsenal, yeah? 2-0 Arsenal.
Yeah, 2-0 Arsenal to Porto, and this result is going to be very big for our season because if we lose tonight, it's going to negatively impact us going forward because I've seen it happen last year. When we drew to Liverpool, when we drew to West Ham and Southampton and all that, our heads dropped and we got packed by City. And after that, it was a wrap. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if this team does the exact same thing tonight and go out tonight, they're gonna feel it against City in a week's time. So it's gonna be this is a big game for us tonight.
We got 2 weeks off.
We'll be there, people. Like I say, on the Twitch, people, there will be a watch along on the Twitch for this Arsenal Porto game, Sarcasm City TV Twitch. So make sure you are there. It's going to be a good one. I think Grim's
back to
joining us
Dubai
as well.
for 2 weeks. You know what I mean?
So yeah, they might do that.
Yeah, maybe it's got 2 weeks.
Yeah, man. Eli, we will see. Eli, it is a big week for you. I could tell on your face, like, oh yeah, this is.
He's so nervous, bro. He's so nervous.
He's Champions League, man.
What do you mean? Of course he is. It's Porto.
I don't trust my team,
brother.
He's an Arsenal fan. Eli is not. Eli is one of those. I don't even ask him about Kool-Aid because he's too smart for that. You don't even glance in the direction of it.
Porto.
But the others are looking at
it. It's Porto.
What did Jess say? What did Jess say? You know what I'm saying?
No, we beat Porto like 5-1 twice.
Injected. Come on, bro.
And to Roger asking,
isn't Jess a Spurs fan as well?
Yeah. He's a Spurs fan. Jess is a Spurs fan. To Roger talking about the Twitch link. Just go. It's just twitch.tv. Twitch.tv/Sarcasm City TV, or just download the app. There you go. And the links.
Why don't you follow Flawless?
Nah. I'm okay, sunshine. I
I
appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you for the offer though. Nah, I ain't drinking no Kool-Aid.
I said no.
I ain't drinking no Kool-Aid until we beat City at the Etihad. Once we beat City at the Etihad, then I'll be drinking the Kool-Aid because that.
Eli, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you your question genuinely? Does the Liverpool City game fill you with confidence that you could get something against Arsenal? Because even though we drew the game, we did pepper them. So does that make you go like they're not as scary as I think?
Yeah. I've been saying this all year. City are not the same City. Like they lost Gundogan, which was one of their most important players. Same thing with Mahrez. Grealish is out of injured, and we saw that in the past couple games that KDB he's getting found out. So is Haaland. Because if you don't supply Haaland with the football, he's not doing anything. Like they come up in moments or whatever the case may be, but they're not going to be impacting the game from start to finish. You know what I'm saying? So that's only going to be.
Doesn't KDB have an unbelievable goal scoring record against Arsenal home and away?
Yes, he does. But the question is,
Andrew, you need to stop twerking.
He doesn't have the legs anymore that he used to have.
Oh, me! You're me twerking! You twerk for Arsenal all the time! What we're talking about?
You're doing this all brother stuff and it's disgusting, Andrew.
Let me get to this. Eli, love every time. I'll catch up with you soon, family. Definitely.
You already know, bro.
Love.
Eli, my guy.
This guy's a serial twerker for Arsenal.
Yeah, you said it about.
I have never twerked for Arsenal a day in my life. That's a lie.
Anyway, can I get through the rest of these callers, please?
North London forever. Go ahead, Flo.
So we're going back to the side. You know what I'm saying? Dallas, Texas. We back over. You know what I'm saying? We back over in England. You know what I'm saying? North side. That's where we're in the north of the country. My like Dots is in the building. Yes, Dots. What are you telling me? Yo, you're on mute, fam. Okay.
You're on mute. Just like the Chelsea attack, you're on mute.
Just like Diaz is
okay, you Dots.
That's what you are.
Yeah. One sec. Do your thing. Jump out and jump back in. It's all good. I actually want to hear what Dots is going to say. One of my favorite Liverpool fans. I actually want to see.
Oh, this is T1 Dots from the chat. Big up, man.
Yeah. Dots. I like Dots. I do. And big up to Sunshine. Just Hassab is the biggest fraud. Why did y'all just be hating?
So out of all of Sunshine's comments, you felt like bringing up this one. Out of all her comments.
She said it multiple times. She said it and Chloe said it. So I just want to know why the Gyaldem are hating on you in the chat. What did you do?
First of all, the same Gyaldem, they show me the different energy in private messages. You get me? It's all strong and shit. To do this shit like publicly, hey, Hussam's a fraud, but in private, their energy is different. Plus, I know, I'm trustworthy. You'll believe.
Sure,
you know this.
Right. Yeah, sure. Yo, Dots, what you saying? Are you back? Yo, Dots. Sam's a joke, man.
Sam's a fraud.
Yes, Dots, what you telling me?
Wow. That's your entry statement? Wow.
Let's go.
And he's gone.
That's the Colin. That's the Colin. Hussam is a fraud and then he jumped back out. Wow.
He'll be back.
There you are.
Shout out Dots every single time, man. Nah, he'll be back. Hold up. We're just waiting for it to click back in. Like, there we go. Yo, Dots, what you telling me? Yo. Dots.
Oh, wait,
you know what I think it is? I think he has YouTube open.
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah. What are you telling me? Dots?
My Wi-Fi's bugging.
It's all good, man. It's all good. Yeah, I think it's delay on our end. Is he having that much issue? Hey, you lot continue to run up the likes, hit the subscribe button as well. Shout out to Sunshine who says, I've literally never messaged Sam privately once. How do you like during Ramadan?
Flawless, can you stop reading out these lying comments on my name?
Hey, that's between you. I'm not involved. Yeah, Dots, we can hear you. Like, mute yourself. Yo, Dots.
Dots, I think you had the YouTube thing open. Close the YouTube thing.
Hassam, you're a fraud. Hassam, you're a fraud.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hassam, you twerk for Arsenal on a daily basis. Yeah.
Nunes
is the best attacker you'll ever see in your lifetime. Yeah.
I've seen Luis Suarez at my club.
Hassam, you didn't back Nunes. And now you have to pay the price. I'm so glad you've realized. Yeah, I'm so glad you've realized how good Nunes is now, bro. I can't even hear you right now. Yeah, I can't even hear you or hear. I can't even hear you. So right now I'm just speaking to speak because I've got to go in 3 minutes.
Shut your ass up,
I'm just
Andrew.
gonna cook you for you twerking your nyash for Arsenal. Yeah, all the time on a daily basis. You're a Jordanian gooner. Yeah, you might as well be teaming up with troops, bro. You might as well be teaming up with troops. And as for the City game, Haaland was more disappearing than Lewis's smile. Yeah, Kevin De Bozo got pocketed by Rodri. I mean, what more is there to say? I'm glad Hassam, you've realised that Nunes is better than Gakpo. I'm so glad you finally come to your senses. Yeah, well, there's not much more to say.
Yeah, every single time. Hey, Dots, big up, yeah? I know you're having Wi-Fi issues.
Get your ass out of here, man.
Hey, Dots, before you go.
Hassam, you're a fraud. Hassam, you're a fraud.
Before you go.
Suddenly you can hear me. I thought you can't hear me, you massive fraud.
Arsenal, he's gone. I want to get his prediction.
There you are. Hold that.
Yo, Dots, I'll ask him in the chat.
Yeah, hold that, T1. Hold that. Don't ever disrespect my legacy like that. You know, this T1 guy, he always asking to be moderator in my channel. You will dream about moderator for now.
Yo, Dots.
You will never getting moderator. Never getting mod on This Is Football.
Can someone send that whole clip to Velvasham, please? Can someone send it to Velvasham to make one?
The funny thing is, Sunshine literally 2 weeks ago was like, oh my God, the male content creators are so supportive of the women in the industry. I appreciate you, Hussam. Thank you for the love and all this. And now she's out here calling me a fraud. Nah, Sunshine can hold that, to be honest with you. Sunshine can hold that. I'm making Val put you on the next intro. You're getting clipped up. I'm telling you right now. You are going to be next to Staffy.
Yo, who's next? 1 second. Let me double check the list. Let me see. Hey, you man, turn your cameras on as well. Let's see. Who was actually next? Yeah, Ed, if you're there. Yeah. Ed, turn your cam. There we go. You know what I'm saying? We got my like a regular in the chat. See him in the chat all of the time. My like Ed is in the building. Bye, guy. We telling.
Yo, what's good, Joey? You can hear me, yeah?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear, by Don. What you saying? You blessed us? I'm blessed. Everything good on your end?
Yeah, all good on this one, man. All good.
Yeah, well, man. Arsenal Porto, man. We'll start there. What are you saying?
Hey, we always praying for their downfall. You get me? It's been that way since birth. You get me? We've been praying for their downfall always.
Facts from the womb. Facts. Yeah, without doubt. Without doubt. Yeah, I'm saying from the womb. You know I'm saying?
The ultra scan.
Yeah, from the ultra scan.
You know the picture. You know the picture Larry back this guy.
My energy since birth, man. Like for real. What are we talking about here? But Ed, scoreline prediction for that game. How do you think it will go?
I want them to get a bit of hope. I want them to take the lead. I want to take that lead. You know what I mean? Let them get the first goal. Let them think they got it. And then, big man like Pepe come in like last minute head of dagger. You get me? That's what I need. I need that. I need that 50-year-old Pepe dagger, straight dagger. You know what I'm saying? I need that. I need him finishing them off, bro.
I hear you. I fully hear what you're saying there. But what you actually, not what you want to happen, what you actually think will happen. Because we know what you want to happen. That would be beautiful. What do you think will happen?
All right. No. I'll give him the credit. I think at home, I trust Arsenal at home to get a W. Even if it's gonna be like, even if it's a 1-0, even if it goes extra time. Obviously, worst case scenario, it goes extra time and they probably scrape an extra time, like a late extra time goal. But I definitely think they'll probably get the job done at home. That realistically, they shouldn't on paper be losing to Porto at home.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think you're right. Yeah. Like I think they actually do get over the line. But yeah,
who does Ed support?
United, my brother.
United fan, of course, man. One of the real ones. One of the real ones. You feel me?
Copenhagen, Galatasaray, and you're here hating on Arsenal.
I'm being nice. I was being nice. I ain't even said nothing to somebody. Nothing. You get me? This one.
Yeah, this is Sam. You see what
that. Big up, Ed. I didn't even say anything. I just asked for your support. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. That being said, speaking of this frauds team, Manchester United, Liverpool, FA Cup. What are you saying? That prediction for that?
I'm happy if we stink out a W somehow. You know what I mean? We stink out just like we did at Anfield. You know what I mean? Last time we just stink out until we scrape something in pens or something. I'm here for it. Yeah,
I hear you, man. I'm 100% on that. Like, but what do you think will happen? I hope that's all we can hope. I don't think we get past them. The only way we get past them in that game to be is penalties. It's the only way we get through that game. But I don't think we win.
I think we'll try and we'll definitely play the exact same way we played at Anfield. But I think
that's the way forward.
This time I think they will manage to bag. There's no way. Last time they was mad unlucky to not bag. So they've got on paper. There's no way they shouldn't bag and catch the get a 2-1 or 3-1 or something.
No, first. No, I hear you, man. And hopefully there's and who do you actually want? I don't know if I've asked you this. Who do you want as the next manager? Is there a standout candidate for you?
From like the people I'm seeing, I'm probably going like, because like the main names I'm seeing floating around like Nagelsmann, De Zerbi, Potter. I've seen like Amorim and Inzaghi as well floating around. Probably out of them lot, I'll probably go either De Zerbi or Nagelsmann. Like if I got to those names, you know, like De Zerbi in terms of his style, like you know, right now is like the closest to like what we would quote unquote good at with like Ollie ball and stuff. It's a bit more like it's obviously more detailed than that. They're way more, you know, way more slick with their passing, way more better with their triangles and whatnot than Ollie ball was. But it's a bit closer to what the team are good at on paper. And then you know Nagelsmann, obviously, he's you know he's deemed to be the next one, and he's definitely from what I've seen, he knows how to he knows how to adapt his tactics. He's very much got. I think he was a victim of the, all the upstairs stuff in Bayern. You know what I mean? He probably could have cooked there if he'd been allowed to stay. But yeah, so I wouldn't mind that. But the main thing, as the hashtag says, everyone got to go first. You get me?
Everyone got to go, man. I'm with you on that. Yeah.
Everybody
ACGI, man. Anybody could get it. Word to Eddie. But Ed, I'm gonna let you go, my guy. Big up, man. I always see you in the chat. So salute to you, man. Every single time. Make sure you call in as well, man. Make sure you call back in.
Always.
Yeah, big up.
Sounds a fraud. Always. Take it.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
always.
We could sell that on a tee. You know what I'm saying?
Is that the energy I'm getting shown by the Sarcasm TV family now?
Yes.
I'm here to try help my brother get to 10K. You get me? I want to help Sarcasm City TV, and this the energy I get back. Wow.
We don't need your help.
I need to remember these are all Flawless's disciples here. That's what I need to remember.
Hey, you acting like they don't abuse me verbally. What are you talking about? This is the energy everyone gets. I get abused, and I keep the lights on, and they abuse me. Like everybody gets it over here. Like
I don't think Sheik or Eli has ever abused you. That's a lie.
Sheik has literally called me a fraud on multiple. Like, he called me a crook. See,
if the word fraud is abuse, then we should all go to jail.
Not fraud, crook. You call me a crook. That's what it is. I get called a crook.
That's just a fact. That's not abuse.
No, it's not. How am I a crook? See, this is what I'm talking about.
You're a crook, you're a fraud, you're all these things. Combined.
Everybody here gets roasted, man. Everybody gets verbally cooked. If we don't,
look at Sunshine. If we
don't verbally cook you, that means we really dislike you. If we don't verbally cook you, unless it's Ryan and then it's from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, Ryan, you deserve it. But yo, Mohammed,
if it's right, it's from the bottom of my shoe, not the bottom of my heart.
I actually agree with that. If it's Ray, make sure you cook that fraud, please.
Everyone just didn't
agree.
You know what I'm saying? He's just Meg from Family Guy. You know what I'm saying? See, look, Eli.
He brings the whole world together.
Yeah, it's like Arsenal loss. He is the walking embodiment of an Arsenal loss on socials. Like everybody will just join forces just to cook him. You know what I'm saying? It's like the red and blue flag.
Flawless, you know. Earlier on, let me tell you about this Ray guy. Yeah. Earlier on, I do a stream with Tom Little, and he's like, Hussam is a fraud. He doesn't even think we're going to win the league. And then Andrew sends me a screenshot of Freire messaging him, Arsenal are going to win the league.
Yeah, wow. But he changed his mind. But you know what's crazy? He changed his mind after you lot drew against City and he said Liverpool are going to win the league.
Bro, he changes his mind a lot. That's his problem, brother, not mine.
hella
biggest flip-flop in the country.
Yeah, it's in the world. Hey, Mohammed, turn your camera on. I'll bring you on, my guy. I'll bring you on. And yeah, there we go. So let's go to, I think it's a debut caller. I believe so. I could stand corrected, but bring on my Mohammed in the building. Yes, my guy. What are you saying? You good?
I'm good.
Yeah, man. Where you calling him from, my guy? Yeah, we can hear you good. Where you calling him from and who's your team? Who do you support?
I'm from Malaysia. I'm a Chelsea fan.
Chelsea fan. All right, floor's yours, man. Punch in or punch out? Let's start there.
It's 50-50, you know.
Get this guy off. Get this guy off right now. Get this guy off right now.
No.
Relax.
I'm telling you the truth. No, I'm telling you the truth. It's push out.
Is it punch out? All right, first. Okay. Now,
big up, Mo.
When did you turn Mohammed? Right, when was it? What result was it where you was like, all right, Poch is not good enough. He's got to go.
Probably the Brentford, the Wolf game to me.
Oh, the Wolf
game.
Oh, the 4-2.
The Wolf game. The 4-2 thing.
Yeah. I understand. Yeah. I get that. That is definitely can be a turning point. I fully get that.
I feel for Poch for me. the injuries kill him, but he gotta go, man.
He's not good enough. He is.
If you open up this can of worm, Flawless, I'm telling you right now, it's your fault if this thing extends.
Mohammed stated his opinion on. He's a Chelsea fan.
Apa kabar, Mohammed? Apa kabar? Big up to you, bro.
The irony of the Sam saying that about not doing a posh today when I've been doing it all season. The irony. Jesus Christ.
Winter Surfer, you know, one day you will grow up and you will realize it's not the manager's fault 24/7. This is the thing that, okay, let me ask you a question. What's the difference between the Newcastle game and every single Chelsea game this whole season?
You know,
be honest.
You know what's hilarious? Before you respond to that, just a couple things. Yes, Raja, and to everybody, the fan calling show is open for anyone to call in. So it doesn't matter who you support. It's open. And just the irony of Sam telling somebody to grow up just makes me laugh. But go on.
No, so listen, I don't blame Klopp for everything, Flawless. I keep the same energy.
No. It's not about Klopp. It's just the irony of you telling someone to grow up. That's just the funniest thing in the world.
The irony of you thinking it's ironic when I say that. That's the real irony. The double irony jeopardy right there.
Yeah, double irony. Yeah, sure.
Big up. Shout out to all the Malaysians as well who watch us, man. Yes. Malaysia always have a special place in my heart. I lived there for 2 years. Some of the best food, some of the best people. The only thing I hated about Malaysia was the weather. That's the only thing I'd hate because it rains and it's hot at the same time.
Mohammed, let me ask, what time is it over there right now?
It's 8 minutes.
Okay.
2 a.m.
2 a.m.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? Salute to you. But let me ask you, Mohammed, Arsenal Porto. Are Arsenal going through tonight?
I think they will go through tonight. They probably win 2-0 in it. But if Porto get the first goal, it could be techy, you know.
It could be real techy. Let me ask you as well. Who do you think wins the Premier League out of the three chasing it? Arsenal, Liverpool, Manchester City.
Yeah, I think if Man City beat Arsenal, then Man City win.
Man City beat Arsenal, City win the league first. Oh, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I hear you. I think City will win.
Wow, Mohammed, I just bigged you up. I just bigged up Malaysia, and you just stabbed me in the back directly. There you are.
Always the victim, man. He's always.
You know, I get a blast in Malayu as well. You know, don't make me. I will speak to you in Malay right now in front of the whole world. Don't do this.
We gotta pick out the blues for the.
Unbelievable.
You got the.
Yeah, don't worry. It's only Hassam.
Don't fall to peer pressure, Mohammed. Don't fall to bullying or peer pressure.
You're the same guy that as soon as he said he's 50-50, you're like, get him out. Oh, don't fall to peer pressure. Fraud. Once again, Hussam 2, Andrew 0. Hold that.
Hey, I've got a 5-0 first leg lead over you. That's what I've got.
Mohammed, I have to let you go. Or make sure you continue. I see you in the chat. Make sure you call back in, my guy. Yeah, I'm just going to run through the rest of these callers. Yeah, every single time. Big up, Mohammed. Every single time. Bless up. Shout out to Mohammed, Malaysia. You know, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That is crazy. So I turn your camera on, I bring you in.
I'm telling you,
man.
City continent.
Worldwide. Yeah, man. Worldwide. Sarcasm City continent. You right. Yeah.
Come on, Flawless. Let's go. We're trying to get to 10K as well. We need that. We need it.
Yeah. We'll get there. Let me refresh.
When's the celebration though? Because I didn't get your answer.
It'll be Oh, you missed it. It'll be not this Saturday. Coming next week Saturday. And we're 7 subscribers short of 10K. So we're gonna get there, people.
Let's go, man.
Let's go.
Saturday international break. So it'll be that Saturday where I'll just be do a Q&A.
Will you put like public link?
Yeah. I'll drop it to I won't put public link, but like you and everyone else will be on here. And then when I do the next fan call show, I'll be like that as well. You'll definitely.
I'll come in with my camera on as well, so Sunshine and Chloe can stop begging in the chat. I know I'm him, but you don't have to beg publicly. Anyway, who's the next caller, Flawless?
Syndrome. Crazy.
Oh my God. Let me bring in the next caller. We just gonna keep it stepping. Thank God for the next caller. My live Roger in the building. My guy, what you saying? You good?
Big up. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, man. Who's your team and where you calling in from, my guy?
I'm a Chelsea fan and I'm calling from England, in the UK.
Okay, let's go. All right, let's go. What do you want to talk about? The floor is yours.
So I think Arsenal are gonna struggle again.
Okay.
They struggle against a 40-year-old Pepe. Do you know how embarrassing that is for an Arsenal team?
Trust me, I hear you. What's your scoreline prediction for it, though?
Do you know what? I don't see Arsenal scoring. I think it could be a 1-0 lead to Porto. I see a 1-0.
1-0 Porto. Okay, I've not heard that. You're the first person I've heard say Porto actually not go through but win the game. Well, you're saying 1-0
Porto. Let's be real. Let's be real. Arsenal decide to start shooting in the 95 fucking minute when they lose them to 1-0. Nah, they should be ashamed of themselves. Until they have a Champions League, they need to hold that.
Yeah, I like this energy. This is good stuff.
They need to hold that. They don't see us winning the Champions League, but whenever Chelsea are in it, we're fighting because we know we can win it.
So I'm taking, I'm guessing that you say they're not winning the Champions League, even if they do get past Porto. I'm just guessing.
I mean, if they get to the final and if they lose, I want them to feel the pain.
First, I get that. I respect that.
But I don't think they'll get to the final.
Nah, neither do I. So I just asked just in case. Obviously, you said you're a Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
Potch in, potch out. Where do you stand with the manager and what's going on at your club?
Do you know what? I'm still Potch out. Even if we won the EFL Cup, I'd still be Potch out because I need more from him.
Keep this going, Flawless. Keep this going.
Potch out.
Now that's fair. What game made you turn? What was the turning point for you? Where you was like,
the United game. That was embarrassing. That was embarrassing.
That's a good turn.
I'm sorry, but like, what were we doing? We were playing piss poor.
Yeah.
There's no game management with this manager. He has no tactics. Every single time he changes. Oh, Cole Palmer there, bro. He changes every single time. The tactic, the formation. Plays 3 defenders against Brentford.
You smart.
Nah, it's embarrassing. And Chilwell left wing. This manager needs to go.
I don't know how for Chelsea fans that wasn't your first sign. First game of the season.
It's a long season for us.
First game of the season when Chilwell was left wing. How no one saw that as a red flag, except me. I don't get that. But whatever.
Oh yeah, because Mudryk and Sterling are so good. You know, it's crazy.
No one cares what you think. No one asks.
Factually speaking, 27,000 people care what I think. But thank you though.
This is not
prediction.
Yeah, and Flawless added me, so hold that.
I do have predictions for the Premier League.
Yeah, go on.
I don't want Arsenal winning it. I either want Liverpool, City winning it.
Okay, who do you think? All right, so forget who you want to win it. Who do you think will win it?
You know, it's tough. Yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna say Liverpool. I don't want City winning it.
Go on, let's go. Let's go. Big up.
All right.
Big up.
And because Liverpool can win it, and City don't look like the team they used to be before. They literally played rubbish against. Well, they played okay against City, but they just didn't finish their chances. And Liverpool looked like they could have won at least 3-1 if Diaz finished his chances properly. But hey, it is what it is.
It is. But yeah, Rochester, gonna have to let you go. But big up, great for definitely like we called him. Big up to you, man. Salute, man. Make sure you call back in, my guy. Yeah, every single time, man.
Big up, Rochester. Big up.
Good to see some new callers as well as the regulars as well. Si, turn your camera on when you're ready and we'll get to you and then we'll close out on that. Again, run up the likes though. Hit the subscribe button. Don't forget, speaking of Arsenal Porto, there will be a watch along for it on the Twitch, people. That's where the Sarcasm City TV watch along will be. Won't be here on the YouTube. It will be on the Sarcasm City TV Twitch. Then following that, myself, this fraud on the bottom, Hassam, Troops, and Lewis will be on the Back Again podcast after the game. And we'll be back here on the YouTube channel for the Man United Gonna Talk from the Arsenal podcast, the Manchester United Arsenal show, following that. So you know that show is going to be.
Who's coming on, TJ?
Will the stars be aligning?
Tony, hey, the stars
be aligning?
Tony,
the stars aligning?
You know what I'm saying? The stars might.
It's getting dark right now. Want to see?
And it's all no. Let's go.
Can you join just to rant about Sterling? Yeah, Chloe. Yeah, feel free. If
she joins, I'm gone, man. She joins, I'm gone, man.
Chloe's a Gallagher fan, so no.
Hi, fellas. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Simon. Talk to us. You good, my guy? You good?
Excellent, bro. Excellent. Disappointed with the result, man. Really disappointed with the result, Liverpool, man. We battered them, man. Really. I will take 1 point before the game, but after the game, 2 points lost. Really 2 points lost.
Right.
The Diaz will take it. One more thing. Furad, I'm a big fan of you, man. I'm waiting for Troops 7 podcast. See, if Arsenal lose, there will be big super chat for Troops. I'm saying. If I'm waiting for that, I'm ready to cook him. If Arsenal lose today, there will be some violent conversations will be there. We will be there. I am waiting for that. Really, man. See, yesterday I saw. We draw the game, we are not happy, but Arsenal fans are very happy. They are thinking like that they win the league.
The stars are aligning. Did you not hear? Sai?
Yeah.
The stars
See,
were
no,
like-
no. See.
I said no.
Even no. Even in prime Liverpool can't beat Etihad in Etihad. Manchester City can't be beaten there. We will see. You see, if they win there, they deserve, man. Really, if the Arsenal win there, then we will talk. But Liverpool, I think they got very, 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 very unlucky, man. It should have been penalty. Really, it should have been penalty. This season, see, everybody will say Liverpool, but we are the most team lost points because of VAR this season.
Yes, you know what?
Against
the world's smallest violin, mate. That's what it is.
Yeah, see, that is see, I can pinpointly say, confirm, no decision going wrong with Manchester City, man. Really, every match I will follow, every decision will go there. Definitely. See, I saw Kyle Walker interview. He is very happy that it is not a penalty, man. He is very happy.
Who was
that is stone one penalty.
Wait. Who was very happy it wasn't a penalty? Who?
Kyle Walker. He is given interview after that.
Yeah, of course he's not. Of course,
yeah.
They would have lost the game. Of course he's.
Yeah. See, that's it. See, it's Stonewall. See, but we didn't take our chances, man. Really, we didn't take our chances. If we take our chances, there will be no talking point of referees, man. If you have taken chances, but really, I am waiting for. See, once again, Fulham is there, right? Hello.
It's what? Say that again. Your connection's moving a little bit dodgy. That's all, side. Say that again. Say the last part again.
Liverpool. Fulham is there, right?
Who's who? Yeah, Hassan's there. Yeah, I think so.
Hassan is there, right?
Yeah.
Big up, Sai.
Yeah, he's there.
See, bro, big fan from India. I'm waiting. Confirm. What do you think about rating of Michael Edwards? Do you back FSG now?
First of all, big up everyone watching from India. Jai Hind, you get me? Second of all, Michael Edwards, I think it's a great first step, You know what it is. I'll say this from another perspective, so I feel like you understand me. Me and Flawless, we argue a lot and we disagree a lot, but me and him, sometimes, when we agree, it's for good reason. The same way he didn't overdo it when Ratcliffe took over, I'm not going to overdo it just because Edwards came in. Because Edwards is just step one. So after Edwards, now you need to get the right manager. Now you need to get the correct 3-4 transfers. How do you transition from a historic manager? Exactly not what Flawless's club did 10 years ago. Exactly not what Arsenal did with Unai Emery. You have to do it smartly. Klopp is a massive part of Liverpool over the last 6-7 years. So we have to make the correct managerial hiring, and we need to make 3-4 correct transfer decisions in order for us to not fall off, because there is a possibility we fall off. But I'm very happy because Michael Edwards is someone I trust. Michael Edwards is the guy that signed
really,
Salah, signed Mane.
Yeah.
He's even the guy that hired Klopp. So that's the thing.
But he will be given bigger role, right? The sporting director will be used. The Bournemouth man. He is really good. See, my friends in England is there. He's really good, man. Bournemouth he's done a very good job.
He's gonna have control this time, and the thing is with Michael Edwards, I don't know if you watched my channel back then. I don't even know if anyone here knew me other than Surfer and Prime, to be honest.
No, I know. I follow your channel, man. Really, from last
appreciate it.
Really.
Back in them times, I told the people Edwards will quit because of conflict of power with Klopp. Klopp is actually the reason why Edwards left to begin with. So I think now the only way he comes back is if he gets guarantees that he's going to be a powerful man at Liverpool. And I think he's
CEO, right? Now he's CEO and he will get... See, the FSG want to invest in another club. He's the main person for FSG. It is not a Liverpool signing. It is FSG signing. It is FSG for now Michael Edwards all. See, I'm really glad he rejected Chelsea and Man United. Really glad. He rejected them. He both rejected. And he rejected Real Madrid also.
Michael Edwards did not want to work in football for a while, but I think FSG probably made him a... Because with Michael Edwards, it's not even about the money, it's about the power. That's why...
He's came leaving his own company to again Liverpool because he wants some power in FSG. He wants some shares. Really, man.
He feels like he has unfinished business, basically.
Let me ask you a couple
Yes.
Obviously, Manchester United, Liverpool, FA Cup on the weekend. Scoreline prediction.
See, I never say Man United win 2-1, but flawless. You got very lucky, man. That is very damn football. How you see? I said last episode also. How you're feeling about Ten Hag, but I am a Liverpool fan. I want to continue for another 5 to 6 years, man. I really want Ten Hag to continue.
Hey,
Really.
Sadio, my guy. All I asked was for a scoreline prediction. I just need 2 numbers, mate. That's all.
No. See, no. See. Once United is involved with Liverpool, we have to cook Man United. Without cooking them, we can't say score.
That's true. So scoreline prediction, my friend.
See,
that's all I need.
2-1, 2-1, and you are going. See, you are going to taking right steps.
2-1 Manchester United. Got you right. Arsenal, Porto.
Yes.
Yeah.
Arsenal, Porto. See, I really want Liverpool. Sorry, Arsenal to go off, but I can't say. I don't choose. I can't see Porto win, man, at Emirates. I will say 2-0 Arsenal. But if they lost, troops, I am coming for you, man. I am definitely. I have 3 to 4 super chats ready for me for your channel. I will definitely be there.
Yeah, man.
Because flawless. I will say next week, man.
Big up every single time, yeah. Side, bless up, side. All right, big up to side, man. Indy, that's crazy. That is crazy. We're gonna get to this last caller. Believe it is a debut caller. I could be wrong though. I could be very wrong. Man, like Martin is in the building. Yes, Martin. What are you saying? You good?
What up, lads? How's it going? Can you hear me all right?
Yo, shout out Martin. Big up, Martin.
Yeah, you can't see it clearly, but I'm still in a hospital bed from when Ramsdale decided to let the ball go in our net in the last game. So it's been a bit rough, but I'm really glad that at this time of division in society that Arsenal can bring all of you guys together and form a beautiful hate squad.
100%, man. Oh, beautiful.
No. Don't say all of you guys together. I'm not anti-Arsenal.
Yeah.
I'm with you, brother.
Don't get mistaken. This is not a hate squad. This is the elite of hate squads. This is all of the biggest haters assembled from separate teams put into one. That's what this is. This is like Marvel's Avengers Assemble. This is Infinity War. This is Endgame. Like 110%. Like this is
Sam's Hawkeye. That's what he is.
Sam's group. He's group.
I'll give his Sam a pass, but he does patronize us a lot. He likes to big us up a little bit and then smack us down with the other hand. So we're kind of like his little bro.
Glad you see it.
But he is out.
Look at this flawless guy egging him on. Have some shame, flawless.
What you mean have some shame?
You know that's not how I feel about Arsenal.
And the thing is, Martin knows you because you said as soon as Martin joined, you was like, yeah, I know Martin, big up. He knows you. When do people know?
Yeah, because he goes on Shout Out Mo. He goes on most channels. So I see him there. That's it.
And he knows what you're like. That's why he said it. And he's an Arsenal fan saying that. You bigged him up to slap them down. You ain't slick. We see for you.
I don't big them up to slip. Listen, if Liverpool are out of this title race, I will be ultra pro Arsenal at the end. You'll see this. I'm not patronizing anyone. Big up all the Arsenal people. You get me? Big up all the beautiful Arsenal women as well. Shout out to them.
That is so patronizing.
How am I patronizing? How am I patronizing? How are you fraud? I'm not patronizing at all. I'm picking up the Arsenal woman. That's it. That's not patronizing at all. You fraud.
Even the chat though, it's great, yo. It's fantastic. It's not just me. It just lets me know it's not just me whatsoever. But
Liverpool and Arsenal, we don't have beef. We're we just normally it's your turn. We don't normally fight with each other at the same time. So it's a new experience for us to have hostilities because we helped you guys through the 90s and you guys stopped Spurs from winning a Champions League. So
exactly. So you're welcome. So you can walk the streets of London now.
I gotta close out this show very, very shortly. Prediction for tonight: do Arsenal go through?
It's gonna be a sticky one, but I think we're gonna have to break down the low block twice. So I don't know if we're gonna do that, but I think it's gonna be a 3-0.
You reckon you win 3-0? Okay, first.
I'm praying. I'm hoping and I'm praying, and I'll be in hospital.
I respect that. Hopefully you're not in the hospital. But yeah, man. But I hope I hope you're not in the hospital. But I hope Arsenal do go out. But big up Martin. I literally got to close out the show right now as we speak. But salute for calling in, man. Make sure you call back in, yeah. Bless up, my guy. Big up. We'll get predictions from everybody quickly before we do indeed close out. So
wait, flawless. So when I call in, I don't get to have my say on anything. I'm just here as the second guest, basically.
The same way Surfer, Prime, Jez, and Sheik don't, because you man are here and have open invitations.
No, but Surfer can hold that. You get me? I'm, fair enough. I was going to talk about Arsenal.
Exactly. You have an open invitation on the Q&As and on watch-alongs and everything else like that. Whereas the people calling in don't. It's about them. That's why Surfer,
when you can
Prime,
shove
Jez,
it.
and Sheik didn't say anything. Yeah,
I
that's
love
it.
how I got
Joke, man.
Flawless to explain it as well. Like I don't know, to be fair.
You just have to no. I just have to clarify just in case. You know what I'm saying? Just before your minions are like, why did you let Hassam talk on the fan calling show?
I don't
'Cause
have
you're
minions.
Pakistani.
I don't have
You have
minions.
minions,
I
man.
don't-
You have minions. You have like you said
I
to
have
Prime,
my family.
27K people. You know what I'm saying? Want to hear me speak? So yeah,
Yeah,
like,
that's
you
my
have minions.
people. That's my community.
man.
That's not my minions.
Yeah, minions.
Wait,
They be
wait, Sam's community, the fraud bots.
but Surfer, Arsenal Porto.
That didn't hit. That didn't hit.
Who've you got going through?
I laughed.
I laughed too, Prime. Good one. Nice one, man.
Yeah,
Listen,
Sheik, how about you
listen,
get out of the bathroom first, pal?
Nah, go on, Surfer. Go on.
Okay. Why you say fuck me for? I'm not even in the bathroom.
I'm gonna say Arsenal. I'm gonna say Arsenal 3-0. I think Arsenal win.
Arsenal 3-0. First, Prime scoreline prediction.
Arsenal 2-0. They'll. It's all this banter is all well and good, but like it's premature. They'll beat Porto. It's Porto.
Yeah.
Everyone beats.
Jez. Even know if he's there. Yo, Jez. Maybe it's Sheik.
1-1.
1-1. Arsenal go out. Fairs.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Come On You Goon is singing North London. Hassam.
Flawless, I'm literally just playing for the chess. I need them to have more games. I'm going 4-0 Arsenal.
4-0. Okay. Fairs.
Yes,
Right,
they
guys.
slapped them.
All right, but big up to everyone that's locked in. Make sure you subscribe to This Is Football. That's the Sam's channel. The link is in the title. Hit the like button
Big
here,
up.
subscribe. This show will be moving back to its regular slot of Monday, 4:30 p.m. UK time. It's open Tokyo-ish, which is the fan calling show every week on here. We're going to redirect to Rance's channel right now, so I'll be over there. So just put Sarcasm City Raid in capital letters as well. But don't forget, we're live on the Twitch for the Arsenal Porto game. Yeah, Sunshine, I think it is, but we keep it stepping and just keep it moving. But yeah, Sarcasm City TV, Twitch, Arsenal Porto game, then 12:30, 12:45. We'll be back here on the YouTube channel for the Manchester United Arsenal show. Be joined by TJ, joined by Tony. Hopefully, Traps is about as well. Glad you lot have enjoyed the stream. Big up. This has been Tokyo-ish on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning